Well, hello there, my lovelies. I bet you're wondering what that is. All shall become clear at the demould at the end of the video. But this is a beautiful mould that was made for me by a lady called Jackie Bradley at Resin Supplies Den. She's absolutely amazing, and I think she carves out of wax to then cast in latex. Now this is the first time that I am using a latex mould, and I'm using a combination of different colours, and I'm also using Elichem resin from Masterclass, and unfortunately I have left it a tiny bit too long. I'm not really used to the cure time, so I think I'd left it was still a long while, but I think I'd left it about an hour and 10, maybe an hour, yeah. And obviously cure times will depend on how I'm getting myself in such a sticky mess. Cure times will depend on how warm your room is as well, how much you heat the resin, how deep you pour, all those kind of things. So don't take that as a guide, you've got to sort of just watch your resin and learn to use it. So it's not the resin's fault, it's my fault for assuming that I had more time. Anyway, you can see that I am really having difficulties spooning it in, and I can barely get any out. And I'm trying my hardest to fill all of the edges of the mould. What I will do actually, is put Jackie's Instagram or details, email details, whatever she's got, in the description. So do go along and tell her I say hi. She's an amazing, lovely lady. Anyway, everything is sticking to everything at this stage, and you can see I've got great big lumps everywhere where there's bits that have cured and bits that haven't. So there's a big lump in the bottom left hand side that I sort out a bit later on. But I did fast forward a whole section because I did realise that it was all out of focus, so that's just really annoying. But at the time I was kind of fighting with it and trying to save this huge amount of resin that I'd mixed up. You can see that I used a mixture of different pigments and paste to try and get different effects. So it was mainly micas I think I used. So I used a chameleon mica, I used the blue from Jade at Resin Supplies Den, that beautiful darker blue. I used the silver from Resonate. I think I used some glow in the dark as well, chucked that in, and that again I think was from Jade. And I also used like a satin blue, blue-white as well. And yeah, so I'm trying to get the resin to flow a bit, and it's just really not having any of it. So I'm just trying to make sure that all of the nooks and crannies are covered. I'm panicking a little bit because obviously this is the first time that I've used this mould, and I really wanted to do a good job for Jackie because she'd made it for me. But anyway, you can see that the beauty of letting it actually let it sit so long and cure so much is that the colours didn't mix too much, which was the effect that I wanted. Look, everything literally is sticking to my gloves, and that is rock hard, Anyway, so I wait a couple of days. Definitely fingers crossed, fingers are sticking to one another still. Anyway, I wait a couple of days and then I decide that it's not quite full enough, and I wanted to try and hide the lumps as well, so this is what I did. So I just mixed up some mica and swirled it around. Anyway, going to the demould.
Well, hello there, it's Lovely Resin again. Hello! I've got my mask on because there's stuff curing in here. But I just thought I would hop on after my live to demould this in front of you. So this is using Elichem resin and a number of different powders. I have filmed it and it will be going up on my channel, but not till after the 30th of October, because I'm going to have a little bit more of a play around with it and see what other effects I can get. But it's absolutely stunning, and I bet you can guess what it is. So who thinks they can guess what it is? And so I was working with Elichem resins, and I wasn't used to the cure time, and it doesn't have quite as long as work time as I thought it did. So literally I came in just in time for, and actually this this is what actually some of the colour. So this is kind of a blue-white kind of colour. It had already gone off in the pot. So anyway, should we get on with it? I'm so excited. I really hope that I've done it justice.
Okay there, I'm swapping to voiceover because hereon ensues the wrestle of my life. Seriously, this went on and on and on for about, I think it was 10 minutes. And bless them, the resin supplies den, I think they thought I was doing it for a dramatic effect, but I really wasn't. I just hadn't used. Apparently, very top tip is make sure that you use mould release, particularly when using a latex mould. So that is my top tip, and she is coming very soon. So I will hand you back to myself. Okay, awkward.
Honestly, I feel like I'm birthing a child here. I'm sweating. Sorry, just made me let myself laugh. Right, top tip, when using latex moulds, use mould release. Yay, I've got this corner where there's a will. Oh, it's coming, guys. It's coming. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh. Okay. Are you ready? Oh, I'm so excited. It's just this last little bit that I don't want to rip. Just want to make sure that I can use this again because it's such a beautiful mould. Yeah, I think it's kind of fused to... Right, that's the mould. Isn't it gorgeous? So what I did was I drew the silver on here. Do you want to see? What do you think? Isn't she beautiful? Wow. And look, hardly any bubbles. Oh, she's so beautiful. I really am blown away by this. Jackie, you are one talented lady. So what I'm going to do is probably paint on another layer of resin anybody's got any ideas how I can make this glossy without ruining it, because I ruin everything that I top coat, I would be all ears. Oh, right, I'm just going to go and have a lie down. Oh, she's so pretty. She's going to go on my door at Halloween, I think. Thank you so much for watching and bearing with me. I mean, I can't believe how long this took. Right. Bye. But look at me, I'm covered in glitter. Absolutely covered. Absolutely worth it, Emma. Absolutely. Bye for all. Bye all.